When we think of our nation's courts, we often think of Washington, D.C., where the most prominent issues in the country are raised. But the United States Supreme Court is just a small fraction of our federal court system. The cases heard by the Supreme Court make up less than 0.1% of the over 100,425,000 cases heard in America. So what about the remaining 99.9% of court cases? They don't make national headlines, but all of them are heard in lower federal courts and state court systems. The federal district court has two tiers of courts before a case reaches the Supreme Court. First, the district courts, then the appellate courts, or Court of Appeals. These courts handle federal laws. The state court system handles state laws and functions a bit differently. Cases start at trial courts, then move on to the appellate court system, then finally to the state Supreme Court. So there are a lot of key decisions made before a case reaches the Supreme Court, and voters play key roles in the outcomes of these decisions. Each court's ruling sets precedents for the laws that we uphold across the country, so it's up to us as voters to ensure each court represents the core values of the community it serves. You might be thinking, if we don't vote for judges directly, how does my vote matter? It's your vote that ultimately decides who gets to make those rulings. It starts at the very top. The president nominates most federal judges to be confirmed by the Senate. But with so many judges to nominate across the country, the president leans heavily on the recommendations of senators presiding over the judge's state or region. And while there are a variety of ways to appoint a state judge, the majority of judges in Nebraska are selected through assisted appointments, meaning they are appointed by officials that we elect in our local races and then re-elected by popular vote in subsequent election cycles. Both federal and state judges are nominated as the final arbiters when it comes to the rights of all Americans. That's why it's crucial that we ensure the nominees are capable and trustworthy individuals committed to upholding the constitutional rights of all their fellow citizens. That's where the Courts Matter Coalition of Nebraska comes in. We are a collection of diverse organizations dedicated to educating, informing, and, if necessary, taking action on the nominees to our federal courts. Now, more than ever, every Nebraskan's vote matters in protecting their constitutional rights. It's essential that our voters understand how their decisions on Election Day matter to the court systems. Visit civicnebraska.org/courts to explore your local judicial system and learn more.